Hi guys, this is Grandma Cheap Cheap and welcome back to my vintage kitchen here in southern Colorado. What we're going to do today is bring back a vintage recipe. It's a oldie, but it's really tasty and I think it's worthy of revival. And it's the chicken croquette. It was a staple in diners back in the day. I know you've had it, and it is so good. So, chicken croquettes. I'm going to go over the list of ingredients right now. It's very simple. This is diced chicken that I finely diced. What I did was get 4 whole chicken legs and bake them in the oven. And I do like this recipe using the dark meat, but you can certainly use chicken breast or white meat if that's your preference. From that, I just had a little bit of gelatinous liquid from when I drained the pan from roasting it, and I reserve that because that's nothing but goodness. I have 1 large can of cream of chicken soup. Back in the day, cream soups were a basis for everything, every kind of casserole and stuff. Not so much today, but it's still hanging in there. 1/4 cup of milk, and it's 2%, and 1 egg. 1 rib of celery that I have diced finely, and 1/2 white onion. Now what I like to do with my onion in a croquette, it's the same thing that I did in my Salmon croquettes, and I'll put the link on the bottom of this video. But I like to get the crunch out of these vegetables, so I'm going to put them in a bowl, put a little water in it, and put it in the microwave on high for about a minute. So I'll see you back when that is done, okay? Okay, while I'm waiting on that onion and celery mixture to be heated or taken the crunch off, there it is in the microwave, and I ended up doing it for 2 minutes. Yeah, that's much better. And also, this is a good basis for a soup. It smells very good. I love it. Now, let's mix all of this. It's so easy. 1/2 can of the cream of chicken soup. Now I'm going to put my celery and onions that I had in the microwave in there. One thing I forgot to mention is Pepperidge Farm seasoning, herb seasoning stuffing mix. And I need about 1/2 of this bag. And this is it only comes in one size, I think. So I'm going to use 1/2 of that. And this is going to give it a herby kind of appeal. I do remember the croquettes from the diners had a herby, the chicken croquettes had that herby type of flavor. Now, with my chicken gel, that's what I'm going to call it, chicken gel, I'm going to put that in there. The egg. The 1/4 cup of milk. I'm going to mix this up really well. Now this has to sit in the refrigerator for at least a couple of hours, or at least an hour, in order for us to form the chicken croquette balls. I remember them as being balls. Some people do them as like little logs, but I am going to have chicken croquette in a ball form. So I'm going to mix this up really good, cover it and put it in my refrigerator. I have some running to do out to the grocery store, and I'll be back with you in what I'm going to say is 2 hours, okay? I'll see you soon. It's been about 2 hours and a half since I put this in the refrigerator, and let me get a plate here. I'm going to roll these up into balls. When I had the chicken croquettes at a diner, and I do believe it was Howard Johnson's. Do you remember Howard Johnson's Motor Inn or Motel or Hotel? They had, usually back in the day, they had a restaurant attached, and it was very good diner food, as I can recall. And I think I had these here. I'm going to take a spoon and just make a ball. Not like a Salmon croquette, but the chicken croquettes that I remember were in a ball. It smells delicious. So I'm going to go ahead and put these, shape these into balls, put them back in the refrigerator so they can firm up a little while more, maybe about a half hour, while I get my oil ready. I will be using my Fry Daddy that Mr. got me for Christmas, probably a year ago, or I don't think it was this past Christmas, but I wanted a fry machine but never did get it. He got it for me, and I guess I better use it. I'll see you back after a while. I'm going to get these formed into balls and then put in the refrigerator, okay? Bye-bye. So guys, this is what transpired since I was last with you. I have made the balls. Now, I got 20 out of them, and that's enough for me and Mr. More than enough. But I made them the size of golf balls. So if you want to do them a little bigger than that, you can. I'm going to pour out just regular plain breadcrumbs. I don't think the Italian breadcrumbs will be what we need here. And now I'm just going to roll them in the dried breadcrumbs, and we'll have an awesome crust. They were in the refrigerator for about an hour. I got off track there. This seems to be a recipe that we're going to have to prepare for. You can mix up the mixture one day and then cook it the next. Or else you'll be like preparing it all day. I did unpackage my Fry Daddy, I think that's the name of it, Grandpappy, and I've always wanted a deep fryer, didn't want to be bothered, but like I said, I was after it, and Mr. finally got it for me, and I haven't used it until now. But I think with some recipes that are coming for the family reunion menu and for picnics and summer months, I'm gonna take advantage of that fryer. See what we can do. It's not the healthiest of meals, but we'll try to stick some healthy in there as well. Now, in reading the manual for the fryer, it said I would hear some noise, and it will be that of metal expanding, and I do hear that. I'll give a review on the Grandpappy after I use it a couple of times. Now, I'm going to start off with 369. 9 chicken croquette, and see how my oil is at that point. This uses 6 cups of oil. It came with a scooper so I can gently submerge. Oh, yes. Okay. Now, I don't have any water in there. Let me pay attention to what I'm doing, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys. The chicken croquettes, I have eaten one to make sure it was good enough. Has been fried. This is our first of our series on Blue Plate specials. It is exactly what you would have gotten from Howard Johnson's back in the day, if you remember that. If you don't, I don't want to take you there. But Howard Johnson sold a diner type style menu, and if you want to see more of those recipes to come out of my vintage kitchen, just let me know, because we're going to bring some oldies but goodies back. The flavor was so good. I was trying to get a blue plate that was about the size of the plates back then, but I didn't find one. What the restaurants usually do is to pour a little gravy over those chicken croquettes and potatoes, if you wish. Now, on the other half of that cream of chicken soup, this is it. I just diluted it with water. Okay. And stirred it until it became great. The consistency that I wanted. What am I talking about? Great. I have tasted it. It's fabulous. Yum. Yum.